Okay, so this is the first tarot deck that I feel is on my summer list. This Hanson-Roberts Tarot. These are the backs and these are the fronts. And of course, this can be used year round, and there are other seasons in this deck. But I do feel, because of the light colors, the soft colors, it has that light energy. The plants, the skies, and the ocean, and some of these pictures. It just has that summer vibe for me, that nice, like, fun, light energy. Like, look at the water and the ocean in the background. It's just so beautiful, and it has that light, um, airy feel to it. And I actually take this deck with me outside sometimes in the summer and do readings for myself, and it's just so comforting. So this is my number one, not in that order necessarily, but this is one of my decks that I would put on my summer list. Okay, so this is the next one I'm going to talk about. This is Chris Ann's The Light Seers Tarot. And I etched this in green so it didn't come like this. This is another deck I find, as the back, that has that light energy that I would put on my summer tarot card deck list. It's just so light and fun and beautiful and fresh. Like, it just has that beautiful energy. Like, this looks like a beautiful summer night, like with a campfire and some drumming outside. I mean, look at this, the yellow, the color of the sun. It's just so beautiful, and it has that beautiful light energy. Even this Two of Swords, the greenery, the outdoorsy, like, you could just feel these cards. Like this one, it's like you're away somewhere getting ready to go surfing, and while the sun's going down. Like, it's just looks really beautiful. It's like outside. So this is very earthy, very airy. It has that sun energy, I feel. Beautiful deck. So this would be another one on my list. Another tarot deck that's going on my summer energy list is this Joie de Vivre Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. These are the backs. And this is a very fun, very light, adorable, very earthy, with that fairy energy, the fae energy, tarot deck. And don't let the cuteness fool you. I get very accurate readings with this deck. There is so much to read in these cards, but all the little flowers, all the pretty detail, and you see, and it's out, the outdoors. I mean, it has that earth energy. It also has the spring energy. It has a summery vibe, a spring vibe, an outdoorsy vibe. I just love it, and I think this is one of my favorites for a summer energy tarot deck. Look at all those colors, and it's all so soft. It reads gentle. I find it soothing. It's very soothing deck, and it's just so beautiful. The little details, a little spider. It's just so beautiful. It's one of my favorite Two of Cups. So this is another one that goes on my list. The Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. This is another one that I consider, and some people may disagree. I feel like this goes on my summer list because it is very colorful, very vivid, full of energy, and I love the green, the pinks. It's so bright, and it's very earthy also. Like, look at the ocean and the land. Like, look at that water. Like, you can just feel this. Like, you could just feel it. It's fun. It's light, even though it's bright. It's light because it just makes it fun to read. So I feel like this is another summery energy, even though this is a fall card, like a fall image. I feel like there's some fun energy in this deck. So it does give me that summer vibe. Like this picture right here, this image right here on the Three of Pentacles. I mean, look at all that green. Really beautiful, really fun, different, very unique. I mean, look at the ocean in this photo. It's just, there's so much depth in this. It's just really beautiful and fun. The Druidcraft Tarot. This is another summary energy deck that I love. It's the illustrated by Will Worthington, and this is the box. Big box, great book. And just so you guys know, I trimmed this deck. I took all the beautiful borders. They were beautiful, and the beautiful fonts, the titles off with the beautiful fonts. And I am very happy with this because I feel like the colors pop out. But I trimmed it because those beautiful cards were very large and they were massive. And so this makes it easier for me to shuffle. And I did edge them in a gold metallic marker, but they kind of look like a champagne kind of edge. And they are a little bit rough because this was my first tarot deck that I modified. So, and I used scissors to cut it. So just so you guys know that this is not the way they come. But look at these images. It's such an earthy deck. You look at these and you can feel like it's almost like they make you breathe. Like you feel like you're outside. They have such airy energy. And I love these cards. Oh, these are the backs. I love these cards because also the landscaping in the back are real places that are in the world. So it's pretty cool. Just look at these cards. That's the Runo. They do change the names on some of these cards. That's a Devil card. It's so earthy, so beautiful. The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. It has that. You see the sky, the earth, the land. It's just beautiful. I mean, of course, this is a year-round deck. I use this year-round. This is one of my top go-to tarot decks that I use for readings. Look at the green. It's just so, I mean, look at this. The Empress card, the Fool. Like, look at that sky. It's just so airy, so beautiful. Beautiful summer energy. Even though there's some full images here, it has that light energy. So I have this. This is the Judgment card. And I don't know if they named this Rebirth here. That might be, the name might be different there. The Sun, I mean, it's just so beautiful with the greenery. So this is on my summer list also. And that's the Druidcraft Tarot. Forest of Enchantment Tarot. This is another one that I feel has that summer vibe energy. I mean, look at the backs. It's also very earthy, and I feel like it has light energy to it. I did edge this in a dark green and a light green. I made the corners darker, and that is what it looks like now, so they don't come like that. But look at these beautiful, it's like magical. It's like earth magic. These cards, it's the earth. They're green. There's the outdoors. I mean, it's so pretty, and it has fairies and fays and animals. Just gorgeous. Look at that sky. The unicorns. It's like magical. The Two of Challenges. Okay, so they named the suits here. And some of the major arcana are different names also. So beautiful, these cards. So they really have beautiful. I mean, look at this. The Enchanter's Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. That's gorgeous. So this is another deck that is in my summer list. Summer energy. Just really beautiful. I don't use this deck as much as I should. I want to go through the book a little bit more because this deck, the book is great. And the book is great in the Druidcraft also. It gives you a little bit a different, it gives you a different spin on the readings, and I love it because it just gives you another way of looking at the tarot, another point of view, another perspective. Just really gorgeous cards. I mean, look at this, Ace of Visions. So, and that's the backs again. And this is the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Another tarot deck that I would add to my summer list of tarot decks is the Steampunk Art Nouveau deck. This is a Lo Scarabeo tarot deck, and I love Lo Scarabeo. And these are the backs. I mean, this is just so gorgeous, so vivid, so beautiful. These cards have such energy, and I feel like this is an all-season tarot deck, but because of all that blue, like it's just, that's the Three of Cups. It's just so beautiful, and in light energy, also bright colors like the yellows and the blues, and even though there's browns in there, it has this airy, beautiful vibe to it. So I feel like this has some light energy, which I consider would be my another summer deck. This is a gorgeous Two of Swords. So look at all that background. See whether it's the sky or the water. It's just so beautiful. And this deck also, I edged it in brown. I went over it a little bit more on the corners, so I got a little darker on the corners. And when I edge my decks, I just want to mention, just if anybody wants to know, I use water-based markers. So this is another gorgeous, I mean, look at that sky. I consider this another summer deck. So this is the Art Nouveau Steampunk Tarot. The Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. This is another tarot deck I feel has light energy, very airy, very soft, very light, and has that summery feel to it. So this is another one to put on my summer list. Look at these light colors and look at the backs. I mean, the green and the purple. It's just so beautiful looking. The colors are like floral, summery, spring. These, look at how this is done, and the gold foil. The gold foil is so beautiful, and it's not overdone. It's a Chariot. Beautiful cards, and they do have that summery feel to it, that airiness, that lightness, and I feel like this reads very beautiful also. I mean, look at this, the Temperance is one of the most beautiful cards on this deck. The Six of Wands, Hanged Man. So yeah, this one would go on my list also. I would put this one on my list also. This is from a store on Etsy called Craft Cards Tarot or Craft Cards Shop. I will be putting the names in the description below with the timestamps. So this is another deck I find to be very light and very healing. These are the backs, and they are the white plastic cards with the rainbow color. And this is another deck I find the energy of this deck to be healing and light. I pulled this out, and sometimes I do readings on here, and it's just, it has a different vibe. It has good energy, and I feel like it's healing. And sometimes the colors stand out to me, like chakra colors, and I find this deck to be very calming, soothing, healing. And I mean, it's just so unique. There's no other deck that feels like this to me. And so this would be another one to put on my summer list. Even the cards that might be like the hard time cards, they kind of have a soothing feel to them when you look at them in this deck with these colors, this white background, and the rainbow colors on the images. It kind of has a soft feel to it. So this is definitely one that I am putting on my summer list.